Hey, Chris and Dimitri. We're getting there. This is better and closer to the previous version. So thank you for that. What was that? I pushed a button on my keyboard. Some technical difficulties. I didn't know that was a key there. All right. So I think a couple bits of feedback. So one is, I mean, the darker, the darker accents. What is this? Layer, come over here. All right, cool. So I think the darker body, like on the metal here, is better. Also, I think that the gray that we're using here for this is better than this. Up here we have some like this is like some weird blue cotton candy color. I don't know where this came from, but the I think the overall color palette is better in this previous version. Also, since we're up here too, moving in this weird light blue, sky blue cotton candy thing, I think that the accent lights are generally better in the bottom. One other thing is let's take this ramp. Let's make this a smart material of some sorts. So it looks kind of like a road, like a little marine road. But I mean, these lines, this doesn't look like a final render. Like we have kind of some sloppy lines. It's not clean, right? Same thing goes for down here. I mean, we've got these, we've got, you know, problems where, here, maybe I'll just make this, there we go, 60. Come on, highlight, hello, some buttons. Yeah, so so I think we have issues with some of these. Like these aren't clean. I know these are small details. These just this is stuff we're going to look at for the next couple thousand hours of our lives. So, and we are going to have an art book for Interstellar 2, and we will be able to see these in detail. So let's clean up those aspects. And I think part of what I'm objecting to is that down here, it feels like the lights taper. And what is this? Is this a? Come here. There we go. It feels like the lights taper around a little bit more, from the wheel itself. So just, food for thought there on stuff there. I think that the brighter brushed metal doesn't read as well as the kind of the darker metal we have down here. The accents are a little bit better on the front. Also, I mean, I think that's probably okay there. The other side of this too is that the designs we have down here with these accent colors, like and then the PD being raised up off of these exhaust panels or what they are. These things have come down, and now we're on this ledge line here. It just doesn't read as well in terms of that. Also, I mean the machinery here, I think I'm fine with it being. I kind of like that we can see this here a little bit more, but it also can be dark. I'm totally fine with that. I am not a big fan of, I'm not sure where these accent colors are coming from, unless it's supposed to be like the glows from this. We also have some weird rim light color here. What is this? Same thing here. Like environmental wise, like these guys aren't really above the planet, so I'm not sure what you're thinking there. And even so, we have the pink clouds, and then you'll be in the city. So I'm just trying to figure out where those sort of bounce lights come from. The interior is pretty good there. Yeah, so I just think that the blue cotton candy colors and accents aren't quite working. I think we're shifted way too much to the brighter white. I really like the shading that we kind of have down here with a slightly more of the gray with that as well. The lights are okay. So the other side of this too are where are the glows? Like we need our glows, right? So I mean, even though it's temporary, having these glows is also important. Everything is vibrant, right? So Yeah, I think that's an the other side here is the contrast from this version, right? The darker split, the more blue and this kind of the like the indigo, the darker blue, almost like purplish. Those accent colors, they really make this thing pop. Like we've lost all that detail up here in that respect. I think I think, you know, there's small details, right? But I think that if there is something about these little accent lights that you guys had done, and they just don't read very well up here. We're close. We're much closer, right? But we're not quite there yet. I think, you know, which is, you know, it's not so bad. So nice job fleshing this out on the edge here. We got this little like ramp thing. I like some of the thinking there, so that's good. And I like some of the other details. So we just need to refine these last pieces. It also looks like you added some cables here, which is okay. I don't mind. Those are kind of cute. That works. Yeah, and there's something that I think Chris did. Oh, by the way, this power conduit, this again reads way better. Like this is a much stronger accent. This is okay, but I think part of it is because of the surrounding. I think the surrounding brightness of the metal. Yeah, lots of good progress. I think those are the big pieces. Yeah, so I think we need to really work on the top half of the car, the basic metal rendering. We need to bring back the glows for all the things that are going to blink and because basically it's the first frame, right? So we need to come back to adding that. And then we need a pass, right? Like, I mean, these aren't very, like, these aren't normally, like, usually you're the lining that Dimitri is doing, right? Like this is dirty. This is all very dirty. This is not a final render. This is dirty. This is a little dirty. Like our assets aren't clean. They're not clean in the way that we normally are making our assets for the game. So good. We're making good progress. I know this is tough. It's always tough trying to get to that level of really finalizing. Also, I mean, just a small thing again. So not clean, right? Like this like outer edge glow is it sort of works in terms of highlights, but again, it's like it's not a clean curved surface, right? So we've got some stuff here, right? What's this? I kind of like that you added a little bit of like, you know, like readout panels here, so that was cool. So thank you for that. I think also and this is one of the reasons, like the darker body also makes these neon bits pop more. These are better than this version we have up here. We have kind of this 3 light thing here, but these are just these accent lights are getting lost. I think, you know, Chris, one of the things that you're a victim of your own success for is coming back again, as we kind of looked at the Peacekeeper drone. And this is the problem when you do something cool that I really like. Is it this? Yeah, no, it's this one. Yeah, so this one here, right? I think I really like everything that's happening in here. Like this is great. There's something about the way the flashing is working, the accents that really I think pull it together. The PTPD police car for these accent lights, this is, you know, these things are in pull you over mode, right? So I think that we need to think about what these are going to look like and how the design of these will be, you know, for the police cruiser itself. So, okay. It was really cool checking this out. So thank you so much for this. Please go over the video, take the notes, and we'll see what next, what the version tomorrow brings. So, and appreciate all the hard work. Thank you so much.